Can you hear that? The sound of rain tapping against the window. For Elias, it wasn't just rain. It was the rhythm of his restless thoughts. Picture this. It's 3:17 in the morning. He's lying in bed, tangled in the sheets, staring at the clock. Another sleepless night. Another exhausting day ahead. Sound familiar? Elias felt stuck. Every day was the same. Work stress, family responsibilities, endless to-do lists. He was always busy but never moving forward. Have you ever felt like that? Like you're running on a treadmill, always in motion but never really getting anywhere. That's where Elias was. Exhausted, overwhelmed, stuck. But one evening as he was walking home, something caught his eye. A simple book sitting in a shop window. It wasn't flashy, no big promises on the cover, just the title, The Daily Rituals, How Artists Work. For some reason, it pulled him in. He bought it, and that night, instead of lying awake again, Elias started reading. What he discovered was eye-opening. The book talked about famous creators, writers, musicians, artists, and how they used daily rituals to fuel their creativity and balance their lives. Elias thought, could this work for me? And that's when everything started to change. He started small. Mornings became a time for himself, a quiet cup of tea instead of rushing out the door. After work, he'd take a short walk, letting his mind unwind. Slowly, these little habits added up. His energy improved. His creativity came back. Elias wasn't just surviving anymore, he was thriving. Elias's story is proof of something powerful. Small daily habits can completely change your life. And in today's episode, we're going to explore 10 habits that can do just that. These aren't quick fixes or fleeting trends. They're practical, life-changing strategies that you can start today. Let's begin with the cornerstone of success: how you start your day. Habit number 1. Start your day with a successful morning routine. Imagine waking up to the soft light of dawn streaming through your window. The world is calm, and you have a few precious moments to yourself before the day begins. These moments are more powerful than they seem. They're your chance to take control, to center yourself, and to set the tone for everything ahead. For many, mornings are anything but calm. It's the alarm blaring, the rush to get out of bed, and the scramble to face the day. Breakfast is skipped, and the phone becomes the first point of contact. Sound familiar? It's a cycle that drains energy before the day even starts. But what if mornings could be different? What if they could be intentional, energizing, and something you look forward to? This isn't just an ideal, it's achievable with the right habits. Mornings are a blank slate, holding the potential to empower you or overwhelm you, depending on how you approach them. Research shows that how you start your day has a ripple effect on everything that follows. A 2012 study published in Personality and Individual Differences found that individuals with structured morning routines reported lower stress levels, higher productivity, and a stronger sense of focus. Beginning the day with intention builds momentum for the hours ahead. So, what makes a morning routine successful? It doesn't require waking up at 5 a.m. or following rigid rituals. It's about small, consistent habits that reflect your priorities. Waking up at the same time daily is a great start. Consistency regulates your body's rhythm, improving sleep quality and helping you wake up refreshed. Start gradually, setting your alarm a little earlier each week. Next, consider your first action upon waking. Many instinctively reach for their phones, scrolling through notifications and messages. But this pulls you into a reactive state, letting others dictate your mood. Instead, try grounding yourself with a simple glass of water. Hydrating after sleep kickstarts your metabolism and sets a positive tone for the day. Movement is another key element. It doesn't have to be intense. Gentle stretches, a short walk, or light yoga can make a difference. Physical activity releases endorphins, wakes up your body, and prepares your mind for the day. Research in the British Journal of Sports Medicine confirms that even 10 minutes of exercise can enhance mood and focus. Mindfulness also plays a powerful role. Mornings are ideal for meditation, deep breathing, or sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Just a few minutes of stillness clears mental clutter, reduces stress, and sharpens focus. Reflecting on gratitude can further shift your mindset toward positivity. Planning your day is another cornerstone of a purposeful morning. Identify your top 3 priorities and write them down. This simple act provides clarity and direction, keeping you aligned with your goals and less likely to be overwhelmed by distractions. What makes a morning routine powerful is its adaptability. Maybe you enjoy journaling, writing down your thoughts or intentions, or perhaps you prefer reading a few pages of an inspiring book. Your routine doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It just needs to work for you. If mornings feel daunting, start small. Commit to one new habit, like hydrating first thing or stretching for 5 minutes. Once that becomes natural, add another. Over time, these small steps compound into a routine that feels effortless and empowering. A well-crafted morning routine doesn't just prepare you for the day, it gives you a sense of control over your life. It's your time to prioritize yourself and claim calm before the world demands your attention. Tomorrow, take one small step. Whether it's mindful breathing, movement, or simply sipping water, you'll be surprised at how much it transforms your day. Mornings are your foundation. Build them well. Habit number 2. Set clear and specific goals. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a vast forest. Somewhere on the other side lies your destination, but there's no map, no clear path, and no way to measure your progress. You take a step forward, then another, but soon you're wandering aimlessly. This is what life feels like when you don't have clear goals, constant movement with little meaningful progress. For many of us, goals remain vague. I want to be successful, or I need to get healthier. But vague goals lead to vague results. To make meaningful changes, your goals need to be specific and actionable. Without clarity, they're just wishes. When you set a goal, you're giving yourself a destination. But it's not enough to know what you want. You need to define how and when. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save money," you could say, "I want to save $5,000 in 12 months by cutting unnecessary expenses and saving $400 monthly." That specificity turns a dream into a plan. Why does this work? Because clarity creates focus. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, decision-making becomes easier. A well-defined goal acts like a roadmap, guiding you forward. Research supports this. A study by Dr. Gail Matthews found that people who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them. Writing your goals down makes them tangible, a contract with yourself. Sharing them with someone you trust adds accountability, increasing your chances of success. So, how do you set goals that work? Start with the SMART framework. Goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specificity gives you a clear target. Measurable goals let you track progress. Achievability ensures you're challenging yourself without being unrealistic. Relevance ties your goals to what truly matters, and a time frame adds urgency. Even with smart goals, large ambitions can feel overwhelming. Breaking them into smaller steps makes them manageable. If your goal is to write a book, start with writing 500 words daily. These small actions add up, building momentum and confidence. Accountability is crucial. Share your goals with someone who will check in on your progress or join a community that supports similar objectives. Tracking your milestones with a journal or app helps too. Celebrate small wins. They're proof of progress. Visualization is another powerful tool. Spend a few moments each day imagining yourself achieving your goal. What does it feel like? Visualization reinforces motivation and makes your goals feel achievable. Finally, remember, goals aren't static. Life happens, and you may need to adjust your approach. If setbacks occur, reassess and adapt. The key is persistence and flexibility. Clear and specific goals act as your compass, guiding your energy and efforts. Take a moment to reflect. What do I truly want to achieve? Write it down, break it down, and start moving forward. With clarity and commitment, your goals become not just possible, but inevitable. Habit number 3. Plan ahead and manage your time. Wisely. Imagine a builder setting out to construct a house without blueprints. They have the tools, materials, and skills, but without a plan, the structure is bound to be flawed. That's how life feels when you move through your days without a clear strategy. You work hard, stay busy, but often wonder at the end of the day, what did I really accomplish? Time is your most limited resource. You can't earn more of it or save it for later, which makes managing it wisely essential. Planning ahead isn't just about being organized, it's about gaining control, minimizing stress, and creating space for what truly matters. When you fail to plan, you end up reacting to the day rather than directing it, and your goals take a back seat to distractions and interruptions. Start small. Spend just a few minutes each evening preparing for the next day. Write down your top 3 priorities, the tasks that will have the biggest impact on your goals. This clarity not only sharpens your focus, but also provides a sense of purpose when you wake up. Studies show that setting clear intentions for your day significantly increases the likelihood of completing tasks. Weekly planning adds another layer of control. Set aside time on Sunday to review your upcoming week. Identify key deadlines, events, or challenges, and allocate time accordingly. A weekly overview helps you anticipate obstacles, ensuring you don't feel overwhelmed by surprises. One effective method for managing your time is time blocking. This involves scheduling dedicated blocks of time for specific activities. For example, allocate 8 to 9 a.m. for focused work, 9 to 9:30 a.m. for emails, and so on. Time blocking reduces decision fatigue and ensures you have space for your most important tasks. Many high achievers, from CEOs to creatives, swear by this technique. Another useful strategy is the Pomodoro technique. Work in 25-minute intervals with short breaks in between. This approach boosts focus and helps prevent burnout, especially during long tasks. The key is experimenting to find what works best for your workflow. Planning isn't just about tasks, it's also about setting boundaries. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your priorities. Every time you say yes to something unnecessary, you're saying no to something more important. Protecting your time requires intentionality and the ability to prioritize. Distractions are inevitable in today's hyper-connected world, but managing them is within your control. Create focus zones by silencing notifications, setting specific times to check emails, and minimizing interruptions. Research shows that regaining focus after a distraction can take up to 23 minutes, so proactive measures can save you significant time and energy. While planning is essential, it's equally important to remain flexible. Life rarely goes exactly as scheduled, and unexpected challenges will arise. Leave some buffer time in your day to handle surprises without derailing your entire plan. This adaptability ensures you stay on track even when things don't go as planned. Finally, don't forget to include rest and downtime in your schedule. Productivity isn't about working endlessly, it's about working smart. Taking breaks, exercising, and enjoying leisure time helps you recharge and sustain long-term focus. A simple 15-minute walk or a moment of mindfulness can do wonders for your energy and clarity. Planning ahead isn't just a productivity tool, it's a way to align your time with your goals. By managing your time wisely, you can reduce stress, accomplish more, and make room for the things that truly matter. Tonight, take a few minutes to prepare for tomorrow. Identify your priorities, create a simple plan, and wake up with intention. You'll be amazed at how much smoother and more fulfilling your days become when you're the one steering the ship. Habit number 4. Practice gratitude. Every day. Imagine this. It's the end of a long day. You're tired, scrolling through your thoughts, and all you can see are the things that went wrong, the missed deadlines, the argument you had, or the tasks you didn't finish. It's a common habit to focus on the negatives, magnifying them while overlooking the good. But what if you could shift that lens? What if you could train your mind to notice, even on tough days, the small moments of light? That's where the practice of gratitude comes in. Gratitude isn't just about being polite or saying thank you. It's a powerful mindset shift that can transform how you experience life. When you practice gratitude, you intentionally focus on what's going well instead of what's not. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about balancing the narrative, teaching your brain to appreciate the positive moments as much as it lingers on the negatives. Why does gratitude matter so much? The science is compelling. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude are happier, more resilient, and even healthier. Research from the University of California, Davis found that participants who kept a daily gratitude journal reported higher levels of well-being, reduced stress, and better sleep. Gratitude activates the brain's reward systems, releasing dopamine and serotonin, the same chemicals linked to feelings of happiness. Practicing gratitude doesn't require a lot of time or effort. It's about small, intentional actions that you incorporate into your day. One of the simplest methods is keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big or life-changing. Something as small as enjoying a good meal or receiving a kind word from a friend can count. The act of writing solidifies those moments in your memory, training your brain to notice more of them. If journaling isn't your thing, try starting or ending your day with a mental gratitude list. As you lie in bed, think of a few things that went well during the day, or reflect on people and experiences you appreciate. This practice takes just a few minutes, but can leave you with a more positive outlook. Gratitude also has a ripple effect. It strengthens your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, it deepens your connection with them. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you to a colleague, a text to a friend, or a moment of appreciation for your partner, these acts not only make others feel valued, but also reinforce your bond with them. Relationships thrive on recognition and acknowledgement, and gratitude is one of the simplest ways to nurture them. But what about the days when it's hard to feel grateful, when nothing seems to go right? Those are the moments when gratitude is most powerful. On tough days, gratitude becomes a deliberate choice, a way to anchor yourself amid the storm. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, ask yourself, what's still good? Maybe it's the roof over your head, the support of a loved one, or even just the fact that you made it through the day. Gratitude doesn't erase struggles, but it helps you see that even in difficulty, there's something to hold on to. To deepen your practice, try shifting your focus to less obvious sources of gratitude. We often think about people or things, but what about experiences, challenges, or lessons learned? Gratitude for challenges might sound counterintuitive, but consider this. The difficulties you've faced have likely shaped your resilience, taught you valuable lessons, or helped you grow. Reflecting on these aspects can add depth to your practice. Another way to incorporate gratitude is by creating triggers throughout your day. For example, every time you sit down to eat, take a moment to appreciate the meal in front of you. When you take a walk, notice the beauty of nature or the fresh air. These small moments, when acknowledged, can shift your entire day's tone. The key to making gratitude a habit is consistency. Like any practice, it takes time to rewire your brain. At first, it might feel forced or repetitive, but with regular effort, gratitude becomes second nature. You'll find yourself noticing the good without needing to remind yourself to look for it. Gratitude isn't a magic cure-all, but it's a powerful tool for creating balance in your life. It reminds you that even in the busiest, most challenging moments, there's something worth appreciating. And the more you practice it, the more you'll notice how much there is to be grateful for, big and small. So tonight, before you go to bed, take a moment to reflect. What's one thing, no matter how small, that you're grateful for today? Write it down, think about it, or share it with someone you care about. Tomorrow, do it again. Over time, these small moments of gratitude will add up, creating a life that feels richer, more balanced, and more fulfilling. Habit number 5. Commit to lifelong learning and personal growth. Imagine standing at the edge of a library so vast, it seems endless. Every book holds ideas, skills, and stories that could transform your life. The only catch? You have to step inside and start exploring. Lifelong learning is just like that. It's a choice to continually seek knowledge and growth, no matter your age or circumstances. In today's fast-paced world, staying stagnant isn't just limiting, it's risky. Skills that were once essential can become obsolete, and opportunities you never imagined may suddenly arise. Lifelong learning isn't just about staying relevant, it's about unlocking your potential and discovering passions you never knew existed. But let's clear a misconception. Lifelong learning doesn't mean piling on degrees or enrolling in endless classes. While formal education has its place, learning can take many forms. It might mean reading a book on a topic you've always been curious about, watching a documentary, or having a deep conversation with someone who challenges your perspective. So, why is lifelong learning transformative? First, it keeps your mind sharp. Studies show that regularly engaging in learning activities improves cognitive function and helps delay the effects of aging. Think of it as a workout for your brain. The more you use it, the stronger and more flexible it becomes. Second, learning opens unexpected doors. A single book, course, or conversation can spark an idea that changes your path entirely. Many people credit a specific learning moment as the turning point in their lives. It might be a skill that leads to a new career, a philosophy that shifts your outlook, or knowledge that helps you solve a pressing problem. Learning also brings deep personal fulfillment. Mastering a skill, understanding a complex idea, or simply discovering something new can fill your life with curiosity and wonder. It's not just about external success. It's about growing into a version of yourself that you're proud of. The best part? You don't need hours of free time to start. Even dedicating 15 minutes a day to learning can make a huge difference. Read a few pages of a book, watch a short educational video, or practice a skill you've always wanted to improve. Over time, these small efforts compound, creating a foundation of knowledge that sets you apart. Books are one of the simplest and most powerful tools for lifelong learning. Think of them as conversations with the greatest minds in history. Whether it's a biography, a how-to guide, or even a novel, reading expands your understanding and sparks ideas. If books aren't your thing, try podcasts, online courses, or audiobooks. They offer knowledge in formats that fit your lifestyle. Don't underestimate the value of learning from others too. Every person you meet has unique experiences and perspectives. Engage in conversations, ask questions, and listen actively. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn just by being curious about the people around you. Challenges and failures are also powerful teachers. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Growth often comes from discomfort, and viewing setbacks as opportunities to improve can change your relationship with challenges. To stay committed to lifelong learning, make it a habit. Set learning goals, like reading a specific number of books each year or mastering a skill by a certain date. Schedule time for learning, just as you would for exercise or other priorities, and track your progress to stay motivated. Finally, learning is most impactful when it leads to action. If you read a book about creativity, apply its lessons to your work. If you watch a video about communication, practice those techniques in your conversations. Knowledge is only as valuable as what you do with it. Lifelong learning isn't just an activity, it's a mindset. It's about staying curious, adaptable, and open to growth. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is to discover, and that's the beauty of it. So, pick up that book, join that course, or start that conversation. The journey of learning never ends, and it's one of the most rewarding paths you can take. Habit number 6. Take care of your physical and mental health. Imagine a high-performance car capable of incredible speed and precision, but instead of premium fuel, you fill it with the cheapest gasoline available. The result? It sputters, underperforms, and eventually breaks down. Your body and mind are no different. They are the engines of your life, and the quality of care you give them determines how well you function. In the hustle of daily life, it's easy to neglect your health. Skipping meals, sacrificing sleep, ignoring stress, these habits might seem harmless in the short term, but over time they take a toll. Prioritizing your physical and mental health isn't just self-care, it's a foundation for success in every aspect of your life. Without it, even the best plans and goals can crumble. Let's start with the basics. Sleep. Often undervalued, sleep is your body's way of recharging. It impacts everything from your focus and creativity to your emotional stability. A study from the National Sleep Foundation found that adults who consistently get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep are more productive, healthier, and better equipped to handle stress. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Yet many of us treat sleep as negotiable, shaving off hours to meet deadlines or squeeze in more tasks. But here's the reality. Sacrificing sleep isn't gaining you time. It's stealing energy and focus from the next day. To improve your sleep, establish a consistent bedtime routine. Avoid screens before bed, create a relaxing environment, and stick to a regular schedule, even on weekends. Next is nutrition. Your body needs the right fuel to perform at its best. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats might provide a quick burst of energy, but it leads to crashes, fatigue, and long-term health issues. On the other hand, nourishing your body with whole, nutrient-dense foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides sustained energy and supports mental clarity. Hydration is equally important. Drinking enough water throughout the day keeps your body functioning optimally. Physical activity is another cornerstone of health. You don't need to become a marathon runner or spend hours in the gym to see benefits. Even 20 to 30 minutes of moderate exercise a few times a week can boost your energy, improve your mood, and reduce stress. Whether it's walking, yoga, swimming, or dancing, find something you enjoy and make it part of your routine. Exercise isn't just about fitness. It's a powerful tool for mental health, helping to release tension and improve focus. Speaking of mental health, let's address stress. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but unmanaged stress can lead to burnout, anxiety, and physical health problems. Recognizing stressors and learning how to cope with them is essential. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing can help you reset and stay grounded. Even taking a few minutes each day to pause, breathe, and reflect can make a noticeable difference. Another powerful strategy is setting boundaries. It's easy to overextend yourself, saying yes to every request, or taking on more responsibilities than you can handle. But protecting your time and energy is vital for your mental well-being. Learn to say no without guilt, and prioritize tasks and commitments that align with your goals and values. Social connections are also a critical part of your health. Humans are social beings, and meaningful relationships play a significant role in our well-being. Make time to nurture these connections, whether it's through a phone call, a coffee chat, or a shared activity. Loneliness and isolation can be detrimental to mental health, so prioritize staying connected with people who support and uplift you. One of the most overlooked aspects of self-care is downtime. In a culture that glorifies busyness, taking time to rest can feel indulgent, but it's essential. Rest isn't just about sleep. It's about giving yourself permission to do nothing, to enjoy hobbies, or to simply be. This downtime allows your mind and body to recover, fueling your creativity and resilience. Finally, remember that health isn't about perfection, it's about balance. There will be days when you skip a workout, eat fast food, or feel overwhelmed. That's okay. What matters is consistency over time. Small positive changes add up, creating habits that support your overall well-being. So tonight, think about one small step you can take to prioritize your health. Maybe it's setting an earlier bedtime, preparing a healthy meal, or taking a short walk. Start small and build from there. Taking care of your physical and mental health isn't just about feeling better today. It's about building the strength, focus, and energy to achieve everything you've set out to do. Habit number 7. Invest in positive relationships. Imagine this. You're surrounded by people who believe in you, encourage you, and bring out the best in you. They celebrate your victories, support you during tough times, and inspire you to keep growing. These are the relationships that fuel your success and happiness. Yet, in the rush of life, it's easy to overlook the importance of nurturing these connections. Relationships shape who we are and what we achieve. There's a saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If your circle is filled with supportive, driven and positive individuals, you're likely to thrive. On the other hand, negativity or complacency within your network can hold you back. Building and maintaining strong relationships starts with intentionality. Ask yourself, do the people in my life align with my values and encourage my growth? Relationships should be reciprocal, a balance of giving and receiving trust, respect, and care. Positive connections are not about perfection, but about mutual support through life's ups and downs. One of the most effective ways to strengthen relationships is through active listening. In today's fast-paced world, being fully present in conversations is rare and valuable. When you listen without judgment or interruption, you show others that their words matter, deepening trust and understanding. Whether it's a friend sharing their goals, a colleague discussing a challenge, or a loved one expressing their feelings, your attention can strengthen the bond. Expressing appreciation is another simple but powerful tool. A genuine "thank you" or "I appreciate you" can make someone feel valued. Small gestures like a thoughtful note, a kind text, or a heartfelt conversation reinforce the importance of the relationship. Gratitude nurtures connections and builds a foundation of mutual respect. Positive relationships also challenge you to grow. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to think bigger and reach higher. Seek out mentors, friends, or colleagues who encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. These connections fuel ambition and spark new opportunities. At the same time, it's essential to address toxic relationships. Negative influences drain your energy, create stress, and hinder personal growth. Recognize when a relationship consistently brings harm, and consider setting boundaries or re-evaluating its role in your life. Protecting your well-being is an act of self-respect. Maintaining relationships requires consistent effort. In the busyness of life, it's easy to lose touch with even the closest friends. Make a habit of checking in regularly, whether through a quick call, a meaningful message, or spending time together. Technology can help bridge gaps, but it's no substitute for genuine face-to-face interaction. Creating shared experiences is another way to deepen bonds. Whether it's cooking a meal, enjoying a walk, or tackling a project together, these moments strengthen connections and create lasting memories. Shared activities remind us why certain relationships matter and are worth nurturing. Lastly, don't forget the relationship you have with yourself. Self-awareness and self-respect are the foundation of healthy connections with others. When you understand your own needs, values, and boundaries, you're better equipped to build positive, meaningful relationships. Taking care of your well-being radiates outward, improving the quality of your interactions. Strong, supportive relationships are among life's greatest assets. They provide joy, motivation, and resilience, helping you navigate challenges and celebrate victories. Reflect on your circle today. Who uplifts you? Who inspires you to grow? Who might need to hear from you? Reach out, express gratitude, and invest in the connections that enrich your life and fuel your success. Habit number 8. Eliminate procrastination and negative habits. Picture this. It's the end of the day, and your to-do list is still full. You promised yourself you'd start that project, go for a run, or tackle that long overdue task, but instead, hours slipped by, scrolling through your phone or binge-watching a series. Sound familiar? That's procrastination at work, keeping you stuck in a cycle of delays and frustration. Procrastination isn't just about laziness, it's about avoidance. We delay tasks because they feel overwhelming, uncertain, or tied to perfectionism. Over time, these small delays create major obstacles. Breaking free from procrastination starts with understanding its root cause. Instead of tackling an entire project, break it into smaller steps. Don't think, "I need to finish the report," but rather, "I'll outline the main points in the next 15 minutes." One effective strategy to combat procrastination is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. For larger tasks, commit to working on them for just 2 minutes. Often, starting is the hardest part, and once you begin, momentum takes over. Time blocking is another powerful tool. Set specific times for focused work and protect those blocks like appointments. During this time, eliminate distractions, silence notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a clutter-free workspace. Techniques like the Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break, help maintain focus and prevent burnout. Procrastination thrives on perfectionism, the fear that if something can't be done perfectly, it's not worth starting. Challenge this mindset by prioritizing progress over perfection. Your first attempt doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs to exist. This reduces pressure and builds momentum. Habits play a significant role in overcoming procrastination. Replace negative habits with positive ones by starting small and building consistency. For example, if you procrastinate on exercise, commit to just 5 minutes a day. Over time, small wins create lasting change. Accountability is another powerful tool. Share your goals with a friend, mentor, or accountability partner who will check in on your progress. Knowing someone else is watching often increases motivation. Alternatively, track your habits using apps or journals to monitor progress and celebrate milestones. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Endless notifications, social media, and streaming services constantly pull at your attention. Combat this by creating a focused environment. Use tools that block distracting sites during work sessions and set designated times for checking emails or social media. Saying no is also crucial. Overcommitting to tasks leads to burnout, which fuels procrastination. Be intentional about what you agree to and don't hesitate to delegate or decline when necessary. Protecting your time allows you to focus on what truly matters. Procrastination isn't just about productivity, it's about mindset. Be kind to yourself when setbacks occur. Instead of criticizing yourself for procrastinating, view it as an opportunity to learn. Each small step forward counts, and progress isn't always linear. Finally, visualize the relief and satisfaction you'll feel once the task is complete. Focusing on the benefits of taking action rather than the discomfort of starting can motivate you to move forward. Procrastination doesn't have to control your life. By addressing its root causes, building positive habits, and shifting your mindset, you can break free from its grip. The next time you feel stuck, ask yourself, what's one small step I can take right now? Start there and watch how momentum carries you forward. Habit number 9, maintain financial discipline. Imagine this, it's the end of the month and you're reviewing your bank statement. You're shocked at how quickly your earnings disappeared. Splurges on dining out, unplanned purchases, and random subscriptions you forgot to cancel. It's a cycle that leaves many feeling stuck, living paycheck to paycheck, and unable to save for the future. Financial discipline isn't just about budgeting. It's about gaining control over your money and using it as a tool to create the life you want. Financial discipline begins with awareness. You can't manage what you don't measure. Start by tracking your income and expenses for at least a month. This exercise often reveals surprising patterns. The small daily coffee runs that add up to a significant sum, or the streaming services you rarely use but still pay for. Awareness is the first step to taking control. Once you have a clear picture of your finances, the next step is setting financial goals. Whether it's building an emergency fund, saving for a vacation, or investing in your education, clear goals give your money a purpose. A study by the American Psychological Association found that individuals with specific financial goals are more likely to develop and maintain disciplined spending and saving habits. Budgeting is the cornerstone of financial discipline. Think of your budget as a map. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Start with the basics. Categorize your expenses into essentials: rent, utilities, groceries, savings, and discretionary spending. A popular guideline is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. Adjust these percentages based on your circumstances and priorities. Saving is another critical aspect of financial discipline. Aim to set aside a portion of your income each month, even if it's a small amount. Automating your savings can make this process effortless. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account on payday. Over time, these small, consistent contributions grow into a financial safety net, giving you peace of mind and flexibility during unexpected challenges. Debt can be a major obstacle to financial freedom. If you have outstanding debts, create a repayment plan that works for you. Some prefer the snowball method, paying off smaller debts first to build momentum, while others opt for the avalanche method, targeting debts with the highest interest rates. Whichever strategy you choose, the key is consistency. Celebrate small victories along the way to stay motivated. Curbing impulsive spending is essential for financial discipline. In a world of one-click purchases and endless ads, it's easy to buy things you don't need. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Can it wait? Implementing a 24-hour rule, waiting a day before buying non-essential items, can help you avoid unnecessary expenses. Investing in your financial education is another powerful way to develop discipline. Learn about basic financial principles such as compound interest, budgeting strategies, and investment options. Resources like books, podcasts, and online courses can help demystify finance and empower you to make smarter decisions with your money. Building a strong support system can also enhance your financial discipline. Share your goals with a trusted friend or partner who can help hold you accountable. Join communities or groups focused on personal finance, where you can exchange tips, celebrate milestones, and find encouragement during setbacks. Long-term planning is crucial for financial stability. Think about your future needs, whether it's retirement, a child's education, or a major life goal. Start contributing to a retirement account or exploring investment opportunities that align with your risk tolerance and timeline. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow. Finally, remember that financial discipline is a skill, not a personality trait. It takes practice, patience, and persistence. There will be setbacks, unexpected expenses, moments of temptation, or months when saving feels impossible. That's okay. The key is to keep moving forward, adjusting your strategy as needed, and staying committed to your goals. Financial discipline isn't about deprivation, it's about choice. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and building a secure foundation for your future. Take the first step today, whether it's creating a budget, canceling an unused subscription, or setting up a savings account. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to financial freedom and the confidence to live life on your terms. Habit number 10. Embrace patience and consistency. Imagine planting a seed in fertile soil. You water it daily, ensure it gets sunlight, and protect it from pests. Days pass, then weeks, and nothing seems to happen. Frustration might creep in, tempting you to stop nurturing it. But if you remain patient, you'll eventually see a sprout breaking through the soil, growing steadily into a thriving plant. Success in life works the same way. It demands patience and consistency, two qualities that often feel elusive in a world obsessed with instant results. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about maintaining faith in your efforts, even when progress feels slow. It's the ability to endure discomfort, setbacks, or a lack of immediate rewards while keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. Whether it's building a career, mastering a skill, or improving your health, meaningful achievements take time. They don't happen overnight, but through consistent effort over weeks, months, or even years. Consistency, on the other hand, is the foundation of success. It's not about doing something perfectly, it's about showing up regularly and putting in the work. The small, repetitive actions you take every day compound over time, leading to exponential results. Think of an athlete training for a marathon or a musician mastering an instrument. Their success isn't built on a single burst of effort, but on countless hours of consistent practice. But how do you stay consistent when progress feels slow or invisible? Start by setting realistic expectations. Unrealistic goals lead to burnout and frustration, while small, achievable milestones keep you motivated. Break larger goals into manageable steps and celebrate each victory, no matter how small. For instance, if you're learning a new language, focus on mastering a few words a day instead of trying to become fluent in a month. Another powerful strategy is creating routines and habits that align with your goals. Habits are automatic behaviors that reduce the mental effort required to stay consistent. For example, if you're trying to exercise regularly, make it part of your daily routine. Set a specific time each day and prepare your workout clothes in advance. Over time, the habit becomes second nature. Patience also requires embracing failure as part of the journey. Setbacks aren't a sign that you're failing, they're opportunities to learn and adjust. Many successful people credit their failures as critical stepping stones toward their achievements. When things don't go as planned, take a step back, analyze what went wrong, and refine your approach. Resilience is built in these moments, strengthening your ability to keep going despite obstacles. Accountability can help you stay on track. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or community. Knowing that someone is rooting for you or expecting an update can boost your commitment. Additionally, keeping a journal to track your progress provides a visual reminder of how far you've come, reinforcing your motivation to continue. Visualization is another powerful tool to cultivate patience. Picture yourself achieving your goal. What does it look like? How does it feel? This mental imagery keeps you connected to your why, making it easier to endure the challenges and delays that inevitably arise. In a world of quick fixes and instant gratification, patience feels countercultural. We're bombarded with overnight success stories, viral moments, and shortcuts promising immediate results. But real success is rarely instant. It's the product of effort, discipline, and time. Understanding this reality allows you to focus on the process rather than obsessing over the outcome. Consistency also thrives on self-compassion. Life is unpredictable, And there will be days when you fall short. Missing a workout, breaking a streak, or losing focus isn't the end. It's a chance to reset. Treat yourself with kindness, recognize your humanity, and pick up where you left off. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Finally, practice gratitude for the journey itself. Instead of fixating solely on the end goal, appreciate the growth and learning that happen along the way. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your commitment and strength. Patience and consistency are the silent engines behind success. They aren't glamorous or easy, but they're what turn dreams into reality. So today, take a deep breath, trust the process, and focus on the small actions that move you closer to your goals. The results may not come immediately, but when they do, you'll realize they were worth every moment of effort. As you've journeyed through these 10 transformative habits, one thing becomes clear: the power to reshape your life lies in your hands. Each habit is a tool, a small yet powerful step toward building the life you envision. Whether it's starting your mornings with intention, setting clear goals, managing your time, or embracing patience, these practices are your blueprint for success. But remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's the small, consistent actions that compound over time to create profound transformation. It's waking up each day with purpose, choosing progress over perfection, and committing to becoming just a little better than yesterday. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Life will challenge you. There will be setbacks, distractions, and moments of doubt. But in those moments, lean into these habits. They are your anchor, your guide, and your reminder that every day is an opportunity to grow. Trust the process, stay consistent, and believe in your ability to create a meaningful, fulfilling life. As you go forward, ask yourself, what's one habit I can start today? It doesn't have to be perfect or monumental. It just has to be the first step. Start small, stay patient, and let the momentum build. The life you want is within reach. You have the tools, the mindset, and the ability to create it. Now it's up to you to take that first step. Remember, the journey isn't about arriving at perfection. It's about embracing growth, learning from the process, and discovering the strength within you. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you found value in what we've explored, take a moment to share it with someone who might need it. Let's continue to grow together, one habit at a time. Until next time, take care and keep moving forward. You've got this.